Came up with a couple of mantras that I live by, and they're very personal. I always think that every problem is an opportunity to find a solution, and that a problem is just there for you to work your way through it and figure out what's the best way to solve that. I always think that you should never take an action or say something without knowing what you want in response, and if you don't want that response, don't do it. I also think that you should never push a loyal person to the point where they no longer care. And then the last one for me, and it's become more and more apparent over time, is define the beauty in the effort. That, like, no matter how tired you are, there are things that you must do. And if you get all worked up about them, there might be something in there that's just a good experience that you're going to talk yourself out of. I think that what the two co-founders, Madame Go and Mr. Then, wanted to achieve was so visionary. I said to a dancer who was a Singaporean dancer who was about to join the company, I said, do you realize this company was set up for you? I said, you never even met the founders, but their desire to have a professional dance company so you could have a career here in Singapore was the reason that this company was founded. I think that's remarkable, that the two co-founders had this idea to set up a professional company so that audiences could experience performances, so dancers could have fulfilling lives in Singapore as professional dancers. I think that's profound. And to just be the person who brings that forward is rather nice. Being a dancer is being an aristocrat. If it's who you are, then nothing should get in your way, because the soul of a dancer is something that shouldn't be denied. And if you are sure you're a dancer, then find your way through. It doesn't matter if you're a ballet dancer or a contemporary dancer or somebody who dances in the evenings taking adult ballet classes or whatever it is, but don't deny it. If you deny it, other things will happen that will make you not be fulfilled. Dancers are, I think, incredibly special people. But defining it by that narrow thing that you're only a dancer if you're a professional dancer on stage doing performances, I think is a very silly idea. Repertory at Singapore Dance Theatre is the personality of the company. The company is defined by the ballets that we present on stage. And that was a very conscious decision on the part of the two co-founders, not to narrow us by calling us Singapore Ballet. Someone said, all the amazing ballets that you have, how did you get them? We got them by being as good as we are on stage, and choreographers therefore want to work with us. Keeping everybody on the same page that you are. I want this company to go out and tour the world. I want everybody to see what Singapore Dance Theatre is. That's desire. I don't know if that's a challenge. It is a challenge, because getting people to see and appreciate the company the way you see and appreciate the company, that is, I guess, the definition of a challenge. I believe in this company so much that there is absolutely nowhere in the world I want to be except in that theatre, watching Singapore Dance Theatre at that moment. You could offer me anything and I would turn it down. Anything. There is nowhere I want to be. I remember last year thinking there's nowhere else in the world I want to be than right here, right now, doing this, seeing this, feeling this. And I think that's great.